Okay, now I found this information on an article, right, just the other day on Instagram, and it's coming down to just about society and the way we use cell phones and social media.
Yeah.
So on this picture, what I found was a little kid, or I'd say a teenager. He's got a mobile phone. He's probably on Facebook or something, and there's a little thought cloud that comes out of his head saying, "I got all these friends, but there's no one around him."
Oh wow.
Right? On the other side, in the same picture, you got an old man, and he's walking past, really happy with his wife, or I think it was his wife. He's with someone. He's smiling. He's like, "This is my real friend," you know. But it doesn't have to be the wife concept. It's just the idea that you have real friends. You know how you talked about before, having those people there with you, to understand that the real connection is person to person. The phone is a good extension of having a network, so obviously it's a tool.
Yeah,
but what's your views on that in terms of the way generations are changing and their perspective on relationships and the way they communicate with people?
Do you know, I completely agree there. I think no matter what technology comes out, us being human beings, we will always really, really feel connected when we are in the presence of people, when we're laughing together, when you look in someone's eyes.
Yeah.
That's when it really, you connect and it warms your heart. So, technology can never replace that. I mean, people often communicate even with FaceTime, but it's never the same. It's just until I get to see you. I'm talking to you on the phone now, and it's just until I can get off work or fly over to see you, if you're separated from family or friends. But yeah, it's true. I think there is a bit of a delusion or disconnect. People are not socializing as much like in the real world. And, I don't know, like sometimes technology makes people comfortable or lazy or even lacking communication skills. Just it's made so many things so much easier. Just like an example is just texting instead of actually talking. People are actually, how can I say? Yeah, I mean, before we had mobile phones, like back in the day, we would spend time face to face. We would actually talking and going out. You can't really substitute it, but I think technology is definitely there's constant bombardment of information and the apparent friends we have on Facebook in the real world, how many of them would be there for you in a real life situation, even though they apparently your friends. And there's I think a lot of superficial, they're not really real relationships a lot of the time. And it's I don't know, it can be a little bit sad. It's a little bit sad to see. And I think like the younger generation as well, them living their life on the computer and not in like a real life setting, we miss a lot of communication skills. Like even how to talk and communicate. I think that a lot of people, they actually wouldn't know how to conduct themselves in a social setting, because the keyboard it's I don't know, it's not a substitute for real life, but it's getting in the way of the real, I don't know, the real human interaction. I heard a guy saying about now you can just, instead of, how before we like going on a date, a guy would like see a girl or a girl would see a guy, hi, maybe you would talk and, you try to, but now it's just one swipe, bam, and you've got a date, as opposed to like interacting, getting to know each other. So I think just a lot of basic human interaction skills are probably not being practiced.
They're lost. They're dormant, isn't it?
Very, very, very much so.
Yeah.
Very, very, very much so. And I guess it does look good though when, if on social media, this amount of friends and this. But I think sometimes as well, we've got. I hear this a lot. There's pressure, on social media to I don't know, portray a certain, like, you know, everyone puts their best pictures. Oh, I've just achieved this. I'm just doing that, and you know, we're trying to how can I say? It's like it creates pressure of what life should be. These people are doing this, so they're progressing, and I clearly haven't done that, and I don't know. I think it can sometimes make people not appreciate where they are, because you see it in your face a lot. People taking magnificent pictures. They're on an airplane. They're on the mountains, and you're just like, man, like, you know, I'm just here in London. I haven't been out, and this is coming from many different aspects of life, and yeah, I think there's many things where we feel now pressure to, my life is not like that person. They've done this, and you know, it's coming to us a lot, and we probably miss out on, like, just being happy for the things that we have, you know, our life. We don't have to be like many of the, I don't know, even the celebrities. I think that all the things that they're doing, that, you know, maybe it becomes the norm or the thing to aim for, but just, yeah, I think it's definitely a lot of pressure. But yeah, definitely being present, being grateful for what we have, our life path is not going to be like a lot of the things we're seeing, a lot of people we're seeing, and yeah, we just definitely appreciating what we're doing and our own path, you know. Who knows, you know, everyone's life definitely goes, you know, everything happens in its own time, and yeah, yeah, it's yeah, we don't know how things will go, but definitely just appreciate where you are, really.
Yeah, go with the flow.
Yeah.